Check.
I don't.
It's the remix. It's the remix fit. That's what happens. Devil trying to knock us off. Shout out to all my barbers. Shout out to all my stylists who came back with the remix. Got the flyest guy on earth to the left to be True Lies.
Yo.
Shout out to everybody on the IG. Soul Survivor Barry in the building.
Yo. Again.
Mr. Aggie Pride showing, yo, check the arm right now. You see how you got it like perfectly planted to see the new tag? Mr. Aggie Pride himself, Cousin D. Let me see it. Let me see the tag.
More or less, do you still see my suntan?
Ooh. Fresh from DR, no surgery? No tummy tuck?
No surgery. No
tummy tuck? Nah?
Saw some titty. I mean,
breast.
Shout out.
That's the word we use.
I was at an adult resort.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Very nice.
Dog. I don't know if I could make my intro as flies the other way, but we can. I don't know if we can do it. But I got a legend. I got my brother. I got my man with a better hairline than me. Team Dominiscan in the building.
Facts. Peanut butter. You hear me?
You said peanut butter?
Yeah, that's what it is. No,
I got Eastwick's finest. Just aside, Abdul Khalid. We was talking about winners and everything. You know, we had to remix the show. Devil ain't want us to win. Devil ain't want this one. Was it God or the devil didn't want him to win? Because he ain't win. KD right here.
I do want to give him a shout out though, but I've been hard on him.
Have you really been? Have you been hard? Or we?
Because I'm a Nets fan. First of all, people didn't really know.
I
mean, I'm from New Jersey.
Yes.
That's not so surprising. Yeah, I'm not mad at them for moving to Brooklyn because we didn't do enough to keep them. We could have had them. We didn't do what we were supposed to do, so they left. So I'm not mad at the organization. So that's why I rolled with them. When they got KD and Kyrie as a hometown boy, I see them play in New Jersey in high school. So yes, that's why I'm hard on KD, because you come in and they say you's the guy, bring us home.
Bring us home. Like I said, you should have brought him home. Now, you have so many accolades that I said in the first time when I introed you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one of your accolades, and we're going to get to all of that tonight, you nice with them clippers. You know, shout out to all the barbers and styles out there. Like that's some of your work right there.
Shout out to all the
That's
barbers,
some of your work
man.
right there?
Listen, it is. That's early work, too.
It's early work.
It's early work. That's early work. You got better.
It got better. Could you have brought, if you cut his hair, KD, what suggestion would you give him to get him right?
We're going to do an OA with the Ostas.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing you could do with it. You can't brush it. You can't put it. We're going to go low as possible, put a nice shape up on him. You know what I'm saying? Line his beard up.
Get him right.
Yeah. He
What
can't,
his beard
he
looking
can't
like?
have a Philly beard.
None of the spray follicles.
Nah, you can't.
Straight foul. You get a point for fouling.
He just
one
against the green. That's all.
One against
Yeah,
the red.
no, OA gonna be gotta be a tad bit lower. Gotta be a shadow. You know what I'm saying? If you
The
do-
Doc Rivers.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I thought Doc Rivers had the implant, the tattoo.
Ooh, you think he got that down?
I thought he had.
He got new money?
I thought he had the tattoo.
The boy got money.
Nah, cause he down in Philly. In Philly, you know they get busy.
Yeah,
That's the first place I went, and they
Okay.
this had to be 6 years ago, 7.
All right.
They was charging 40 on the walk-in.
Mm.
But they do everything. Wash your hair, you know what I'm saying? Peppermint soap in your beard, everything.
Yeah.
So
Peppermint
if,
soap.
yeah, they different, bro.
That's
They
different. You
They
know,
different.
If y'all don't know, we got one of the legendary quarterback, the legendary man aside Abdul Khalid. And before we get all the football and all the other great things with the coaching, before we talk about the podcast, before we talk about all of the great things, before we talk about the way he kills y'all with the sneaker drip, because the boy gets busy. Mr. Eastwick drip, y'all see him right there. The boy is fancy.
Those was exclusive too. The forces. You ain't see the heart on the back. They had a heart on them.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the Valentine's edition.
Valentine's
So
Yeah.
he's going to the Kentucky Derby now.
My niece was getting married. My niece got married. It was the colors. So
It was the colors?
Yeah, it was the colors.
This,
Yeah.
hold on. Like, are you looking better than the grown?
Nah, he was fire.
He was fire?
Yeah, he was fire.
So when I look back at the pictures, I saw a few on Facebook. He's let's tell the truth. Look, you're a humble man.
Yeah,
I know you are. That right there, that was custom.
That was
Who did this right here?
actually a dude that I work with. That's his business.
What's his business? Shout out one time.
Leon Lawson. clothing. That's what it is. Leon Lawson, and he does custom suits, tailored shirts, socks, cufflinks, bow ties, everything.
About that detail.
Yeah, word up.
About that detail. You know, I call you Mr. Don't Look Down, cause your foot game is real heavy. I got the flyest guy on earth. He respects the feet. We all love the footwear. We sneaker kind of sore heads, like, you know.
Yeah, I seen the LeBrons he had on. You know what I mean? I couldn't get him. Yeah.
Can the company see it? Can we see it?
The Knick joints.
I think every week we got. First of all, he corrected me. I said the Knicks. I know. He said the old Cavalier.
They are.
He said there's Cavalier red and blue. Yeah. The Knicks out.
He's right, but I just feel I'm a Knicks fan, so
you're not respecting the color.
No, I respect, but we had it.
They just didn't have it blue as a dominant color for them. It was really
LeBron's Calves ain't blue and white. LeBron's Calves are wine and whatever that shit is.
Maybe later.
Those are the throwback.
Let's do the people, because shout out to everybody on the IG checking. You know, when I think about, and I don't think about you at home or nothing like that. I want y'all to think that, but in my mind. Right now, I felt like if you went home, this is what you look like when you're relaxing. Is that you with your sneaker game like this right here? Because I don't see you repeating.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Yeah, it something like that.
Something like that.
So everything that I don't wear is in boxes, and the stuff that I don't wear is just is in another closet. But you know, those is really for the kids. For my sons, they were the same size. So. Ooh. And if you're a real sneakerhead, sometimes you'll get stuff and you'll see somebody else wear it and be like, mine don't look like that, do they? So sometimes I done bought something and worn and just never wore them again because somebody had them on and was looking crazy.
One and done? One and done
sometimes, but it do look like that.
Man, they changed NCAA rules because of you. You were 1-1 as well. Like, I see these 1-1s right here. Those are 1-1s?
Yeah, those 1-1s.
Let's talk about
those 1-1s. My man that I went to military school with in Fort Union, Virginia, he went to Morehouse, and that was his business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he customized sneakers to Stan Smiths, and he made those for me when I graduated. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So, shout out to my man Champ Era down in VA, my brother.
I know it already. Is that the E and the M? It look like an EW.
Yeah.
Is that
no, it's the E and the M.
That's the E and the M. Because you know where I was going with it.
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm like, is this the Eastwick? Oh, I thought it was the Eastwicks. I didn't know. I'm like, the E and the M.
Yeah,
the M, because y'all can see him right here. Look, this picture right here. He said, "Look, catch my feet." That's the reason why he beat everybody. It's for the camera to catch the feet right there.
And you know what's crazy? So, I think I was a junior then, and I got all the exclusive sneakers. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was quarterback. No disrespect.
They're not coming back to you all. Like, you can't get fined. They did it, Chris Webber.
No. That was different. Them jokers was different. I wasn't that high. You get what I'm saying? But I got all the exclusive. You know what I'm saying? My teammates used to feel, but it was all right.
They felt some type of way?
Yeah, they did slightly, but they understood though. They understood.
Oh man, you're so major with your accomplishments. I remember I'm in Alabama, and it's around Christmas time, and it was the bowl game. Shout out to my brother AD, and shout out to everybody on check who's watching. And I'm watching Anthony Davis, one of Plainsfield's finest.
Word.
We definitely had battled each other and had some wars. We definitely had some wars. That's why we love and respect each other so much, because we know how hard we went against each other. Right. I'm watching you there. And not only were you a football player playing, you were the starting quarterback 4 years.
Yep.
4 years at Minnesota. How... Because you know Black Lives Matter, if y'all already know, if y'all check that drip right there. But black quarterbacks really don't.
Nah. Now they do.
This was not the time in the era of the black quarterback. And then you're in Minnesota. This is how you know how small the black population is in Minnesota. I ran into my homegirl Nicole. I'm in the club in East Orange. Was it Gregory's? Y'all know that $2 Tuesday. Y'all know that night. Yeah. And she was like, she ran into me. She's like, Jason. And she's like, I met a guy from Minnesota. I go to University of Minnesota. Do you know Assad? I was like, yeah, that's my man. I was like,
right.
So that's how I know how small it is.
Yeah.
Because it probably ain't too many. One from Jersey.
Yeah.
Then being a quarterback.
Right. Me, Greg White, that was from North.
Shout out to Greg White.
Yeah.
He played with us too in the North South.
Yeah, absolutely. He went to Shabazz, but he ended up playing with Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he lives down in Florida. Maybe it might have been about 6 of us. You know what I'm saying? And through my 5 years, it might have been about 8 altogether. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely wasn't that many, Jersey representatives, but we all came through. We definitely came through.
Y'all definitely came through, and you played a position. Mm-hmm. I ain't want to start off with the football, but let's get to it because he is a legend, isn't he? You played a quarterback, and you didn't get there the easiest way.
No.
Wasn't heavily recruited. Should have been.
No, I was.
You were.
Yeah,
but
I was.
It was.
But we
took a scenic route.
Absolutely.
Took a scenic route. Fork Union
Military Academy.
And then you came in, and you know what? It's funny when I'm looking up your story because it's really about sometimes who you know, not even how good you are. And trust me, he was excellent, great, one of the best ever that I played against and played with. No, hold up, let me make sure it's no this to my brother DK.
I was about to say, is he
let me make sure I say that because DK is just
he gonna be out front when we walk out.
DK when it comes to athlete, DK is just the phenomenal up here. That's my brother. Like he's best football player I play with is DK.
So wait, I gotta ask you this.
Yes,
because you may remember this. It was do you remember Pat Sergalis
from Kearney?
Do I?
Listen,
dude, he was one.
Listen, him and DK, no.
Yes,
bruh, them my top 2, and I can't even say 1 or 2 just because I seen them personally do. I seen DK throw a bomb. I still don't know how he did it.
Off his back
foot, arm all wrong, and I'm talking about it went through the clouds and ended. You know what I'm saying? And I seen Pat Sergalis take an onside kick for a touchdown, like that kind of stuff. Like you can't. Those two. Those two.
Hands down. This is how we won the North-South game. The best play. I wish I could say, Soup, run the clip right there. This is how we won the game.
I feel like Pat was different for other reasons, but I'm going to leave that to myself.
Yes. But take that up. He was still incredible.
Brandon,
who runs an onside kick?
An onside kick for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's crazy.
And a touchdown.
Listen, North-South, he was our kicker, our fullback, our extra point, our outside linebacker. You understand? Like, it just was, and he was good at everything. I'm going to give it to DK because DK knocked him out the game. That's why. He get it. I didn't know that.
That's what I'm going to get. That's why I'm going to give it to Joe D. I'm still, my brother.
He knocked him out the game?
I'm still with you. Knocked him out the game.
Oh, yeah.
They top 2 players back to back.
He number one.
But real talk, Pat Sergalis was incredible. He definitely was. And you were incredible at quarterback. When you got to Minnesota, because, Black Lives Matter, and they did matter in Minnesota, even Dominicans like us. I was when you came at QB. You got all these people in front of you because most freshmen, they don't just get that starting position. It's not given to you. You had a recruiter that knew you from Jersey, been watching your whole year, watching you for a long time. Might have been watching you since these days right here, the Packers and the Giants. But we're gonna get back to it. Well, I don't want don't get because I know how y'all get in Elizabeth. I know we're gonna get to that. How was it when you started playing quarterback?
And with a lot of people, it kind of goes back to our upbringing. You know what I'm saying? We've never seen 80,000 people in one place. Maybe you've been to Summer Jam or something like that, but that don't even compare. Bro, it was because this is what we worked for. You know what I'm saying? And the difference between the day, because we'll get into coaching later, but working with the kids, this was our way out. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just, we good. No, it was like, there's only 2 things we could do. You know what I'm saying?
They know the Biggie line.
Yeah, they know it. So as I got there, and mind you, my first game technically was against Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
know that name.
88,000 people. Like I said, most of our kids in the neighborhood, or even us, can't fathom 88,000 people
yelling.
And that was that's small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yelling at you, talking about your mother, your family. You first of all, you like how you know my family. Then you're on ABC or whatever the case is like that. Coming from playing a championship game against Plainfield where we may have 4,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it is they're all looking at you though. It's
Absolutely.
different than a person that's playing a position. Other than maybe the running back.
I wasn't around.
Other than that,
there's listen. They still can be. They still can be
hurting.
athletes.
We're gonna pause that because I'm still hurting when he said when he played Plainfield 4,000 beat. So we still keep him on the show.
No, 4,000. We
no,
good.
it's not. That's not the point right now. The fact that he is bringing up when he.
Nah, we had battles, man.
No, we had some battles, but now I'm right here with you.
I guess I'm neutral.
Cause I don't want to get into the monsoon we played in, but we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about another.
We'll talk about that another time. Cause technically, but anyway.
Yeah.
So for us coming from where we come from, bro, seeing 88,000 people in one position. I mean, in one setting. I spent like the first 2 quarters just looking. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I made it. You understand what I'm saying? So it took quite a while for me to, kind of get adjusted, which is why, most freshman quarterbacks, and like I said, I'm saying quarterbacks because the position is totally different. You understand what I'm saying? You're in charge of 11 individuals. You get what I'm saying? To make sure that everybody's doing the right thing and this and that. And like you said, my path was different. You get what I'm saying? So it was even more of a chip on my shoulder, but it couldn't prepare me for what I was walking into. But it was, bro. I'm talking about experience. You can't even speak about it or put words to it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's bring it back to your path or that journey. When I'm watching your podcast, if for the people that didn't know, After the Play podcast with the legendary Ray Graham, one of Eastwick's finest as well.
Absolutely.
When it comes to football in Elizabeth, they are known year after year to have some of the best football players, athletes, period.
Yeah.
Athletes, period. You done had your battles with them. I see that face. We all had, when Plainfield, when we have our battles, and when it comes to football, y'all have your battles that was inside.
Yeah.
Your own town, internal, when it's the Packers and the Giants.
Yeah.
I heard you was a Giant.
It's crazy because I started out a Packer, but what happened was
how much they paid you to switch?
Nah, they
word on the street, word on the street, the Giants they be cheating. Shout out to my brother Jakeem. I'm not saying shout out to my brother Jakeem Stockley. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
No, I'm messing with you.
Nah,
word on the street, they paid you how much too?
No, man, I was 8, 9 years old, man, when that happened.
So it was $10?
Yeah, it might have been $10. You know what I mean?
And a pack of now
but it was the city. I'm not gonna say we were divided. Certain kids lived in certain part of the city. You get what I'm saying? So it was just closer.
Hold on, you can say you're divided because all we gotta do is say Hubbard and Maxon, and we're divided.
But you not.
I love T.
Because watch this. At the end of the day, when you get to the 9th grade, y'all all come together anyway.
Y'all dope.
So we was all we was all from the same neighborhoods. You get what I'm saying? We just have, bro. It's crazy how they say, okay, you got to go to Hubbard or you got to go to Maxon. You live 3 blocks from each other. It's just the way that they break it up. You get what I'm saying? So, when I see you at the same part or whatever the case is after school, it don't make no sense. But anyway, my uncle actually started the Giants. You get what I'm saying? Because he just didn't like the way the program was being run. So he put he started the Giants. You get what I'm saying? And it just was a better. A technical situation. You get what I'm saying? Most kids playing Pop Warner, they don't have good coaches. And this is no disrespect to any Pop Warner coaches, but they don't really teach the kids. They just expect the kids to be athletes. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
They expect for the kid to be fast, and, that's really about it. Why? Because whoever gets to the outside fastest wins. You know what I mean? Kids don't, they don't know how to hold the edge and read keys, and they don't do all of that. So you need 3-4 athletes who are fast, and you're going to end up in Florida. Whereas, like I said, my uncle, he actually a few of them, they were teaching us the game of football. So by the time we got to high school, it's so major. And mind you, teaching doesn't come with winning. This is what everybody, you Pop Warner coaches, please listen. Winning does not come with teaching. It just don't happen because they're going to get it wrong. But once again, you should be preparing the younger ones for for when they get there. And that's what they did. So by the time we got to freshmen, we was ready. You get what I'm saying? My high school coaches, I say it all the time, they didn't teach me shit, anything. No disrespect to them. You get what I'm saying? Because we already were trained. You know what I'm saying?
We had, when it came back with the Giants and the Packers, and what you're saying is so major. I was telling my man from Union, I was like, look, we were great talents. And everybody in Plainfield, we know what that 1998 team, 97. Yeah. And I'm going to say to you, you as well, B. My cousin, he went to Piscataway, winning tradition.
Right.
Rockton Plainfield as well.
Yeah.
But it's a difference from winning games and knowing the sport.
Right.
Knowing the position, especially with quarterback. It was somebody I heard who was a great quarterback at this time. I think his name was Chemo Jeter.
Yeah, Chemo Jeter. Yeah.
I heard he was the man.
Yeah.
In that time.
Yeah.
What happened with Chemo real quick if it's not too?
No, that's my man. So Chemo was a better wrestler.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was one of the best wrestlers I've ever
heard
seen.
He was a baseball, everything. I heard he was legendary.
Yeah, but wrestling, he was out of this world. And he was just talented. You get what I'm saying? Talented for being young, but when as you get older, you got to do something with your talent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talented.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So now it ain't really separating me. I wasn't the fastest. I wasn't the strongest, but guess what?
You was the flyest. I'll see you right there.
Listen.
We see you. You was the flyest. Like, come on.
Yo, but my technical, you get what I'm saying? Listen, my coaches, for instance, they didn't have to worry about anytime they called the pass, it was always completed. You know what I'm saying? So when you ain't got to worry about certain things, it makes your job a lot easier. And that's what it was with me. My sophomore year, I beat out Al Hawkins, who was Al Hawkins and Elizabeth is like, you know what I mean?
Shout out to legendary Al Hawkins.
And
he had the legendary wide receiver quitting spot with.
Right.
And I heard that's why you went number 8. That was word on the street.
Absolutely why I
That was word on the street. I remember this year, my sophomore year, and my coach was talking about discipline. He was talking about discipline, and if you're not disciplined, they will bench you. You're only one play away. And when he's saying that, because Al Hawkins got benched one game, and it was a sophomore who came in the game and started taking over. Before I knew you, before it was aside to everyone in Jersey, you was ready. Those were some big shoes to fill.
Yo. And people don't get it about being prepared. You know what I'm saying? Once again, physically, I was 6'2". You get what I'm saying? 225 pounds.
All state in three sports.
In 3 sports. You get what I'm saying? In basketball, baseball, and football. He just wasn't performing well. You get what I'm saying? I was performing well. Not because I thought, mind you, I didn't want to start. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is Al Hawkins. What are you talking about, coach?
You was just better at your job.
I was just more prepared at my job. I wasn't missing I completed everything. Not because I was trying to beat him out. That's all I know.
How was your discipline?
Oh, listen, man. So my uncle,
who's your uncle?
My uncle's name is Ahmed Ishmael.
Okay.
They run TTA Sports as well. You get what I'm saying?
Let people know what TTA Sports.
TTA Sports is training today's athlete.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So he's been training since I've been young. But he trained me like a Shaolin monk. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't listen, I miss a pass, I got to go get the ball. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't the stuff today. Our kids are soft, irrelevant. But yeah, it wasn't none of that. You get what I'm saying?
Is he one of our kids right there? That's why he couldn't win. Is he part of that soft generation?
Nah,
his hair's not.
He's not.
He's not as young as people think he is either. Now, Kevin Durant was up when the Sonics was up.
No, but
he was the Sonics at first. You know what I mean? People forget about that. He got drafted by the Sonics before. He was.
He's
been in the league for a minute.
He's been there for a minute. So
he's been under the radar. Being great,
but he's been known to be great, been known to be the best
the whole time.
But know what? If you don't,
this LeBron James played. That bottom line, that's the only reason why he is always second.
Right. But you know what happens if you don't win? If you're not a winner, you don't get the same respect.
Yo,
I'm gonna tell you, I wanted to be with my cousin at Piscataway, with the winners.
Yeah.
Plainfield.
But
we were not
they were winners. I played with better athletes at Plainfield. I played with better.
But
key point, D.
But see, this is the thing. I didn't want to.
This was it was a coaching mindset.
That's what I was going to say.
It just happened to fall into place.
And I didn't want to say it because I was like, you know what? We lost a lot of games.
I got a question.
We just got our coach.
Because I got a question that I kind of need answered.
Well,
because we always talk about this when we talk about the Plainfield teams.
Yeah.
And I watch film, and because we get together and we whatever. Y'all ran every play to the right or to y'all bench to the short side.
Right.
I couldn't understand it.
Nobody can.
Who can?
Oh, so I was right. Yo, no,
the legend.
I'm not talking 35%.
No, the legend still lives.
I'm not talking 65%.
Let them know. Let them know. For my Plainfield people that's watching, let them know.
For my Plainfield people that's watching, Coach, what's his name? I'm sorry. Irrelevant. Yo, hey, bro, y'all ran 99% of the plays to the short side or y'all sideline.
Right.
What?
Yes.
So that just shows for my people watching.
Yes. I'm talking about
our athletes.
I played before.
Was superior.
Era,
Yeah.
And the coaching was much better. We didn't go to the short side of the field. It was, look, stick him. Straight up. Yeah. Barry, stay with him.
Yeah. No,
no matter where he goes, stay with him.
This is what I'm saying.
There's no defense. This man coverage. This zero. You know, no help over the top ever. It's just you.
Just get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Stick with him. Yo.
Man, pass interference. Do what you got to do. Just don't let him score a touchdown.
Now we just don't let him.
I'm laughing, but
it's the truth.
I went to college off of pure ability.
Hey yo,
I didn't know nothing about zone. Zone. What the hell?
Shout out your Uncle Company one more time.
TTA, training today's athlete.
Because we need to learn the sport. It's so mental. Even if you have the gifts from the DKs to this one to the AD, shout out to my brother AD. You can have all the gifts, but if you don't know the sport, it is so different.
Right.
D, when you was at Piscataway, did you feel because you said the coaching, was it a different mentality of training, of discipline, of being there as far different from the environment that we were in Plainfield?
Yeah, definitely.
What was one of the biggest differences?
Film breakdowns, just we broke down film constantly and crazy. One of my coaches had percentage of the plays, which way, formation, down and distance. Like once you learn about all that shit as a team, and you don't have to be that good to know if you know what's coming. How can you not stop
90%?
it if you know what's coming?
90% you
coaching.
Mannerisms.
High school is coaching. I say high school is
Yo,
probably,
yes.
I would probably say high school is probably 60% coaching, 40% talent.
Now,
exactly, because like I said, I played with more talent at Plainfield.
I'm trying to
have
tell
never
you.
won a game when I was at Plainfield, maybe two, to go to Piscataway and run off wins left and right with kids who I looked at and was nervous playing with. I was actually nervous playing with some of these kids, and luckily we had a few good kids that was good enough to pick up the slack, but it was definitely different.
The most frustrating thing is to be on the field knowing you're better than the other team physically and everything else, but you're looking at the sideline like, help us.
One of the worst.
They're doing something we don't know that they're doing. We can't stop it. It's because we don't know where it's coming.
Listen, you know what they say. They say with the other teams, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You outrun them with the hood schools. You
that wing T was something
wing
serious.
T, opposite way, because
that
why?
was serious.
We don't know how to read keys. We don't follow nothing. We just
not
not
disciplined.
disciplined. We just out there.
We could not stop it.
Yo,
we couldn't.
But you went to Elizabeth High School, and y'all known for winning.
Yeah.
So we was talking about KD, was getting on him. Shout out. He still needs one of your cuts. I think you can get him right.
Yeah.
If he had that right there,
he need anybody.
you would have anybody.
He don't care, man. The boy,
that's
obvious. The man
It's a different.
And he should.
It's a different expectation.
He should care.
He should.
He should care.
He should. Maybe we can give him a crown. Happy belated to Mom Dukes. Maybe you should get one of these crowns right here. Because if he had the crown, he might
feel a little better.
But you don't get a crown unless you win.
I think he do stuff like that on purpose. Something in my mind.
No,
in my mind, I think he just be him. He's like, look, I'm just gonna be whatever, get people more to talk about. They know we talking about his hair.
Nah, he came in.
He
was at Texas like that though.
Yeah, but they know we've been talking about his hair for years. He just don't care. Yo.
It really is just the bald spot.
It's over.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, if he just got a bad grade, he got a bad grade. That is what it is. Like,
With a bad grade.
Yo, Kenny, give him a bucket. Give him a bucket like this. We're going to throw it on KD head. Shout out to my boy Kenny.
Get
him right.
Yo, he might feel like it's his signature now. You
That's
know
how
what I
the
mean?
football field at
That's
third
why
and
AD don't cut his eyebrow.
Like KD.
Yeah.
That's his signature?
That's his signature now.
He don't cut his unibrow for that reason.
But know what his stench is right now? That's that smell.
What's that?
You're not a champion by yourself. When you win Elizabeth,
I don't want to hit it, but
you gotta get it, B.
But people acting like Harden didn't play. He played. He dropped 22.
That don't matter, B. We get passes, B. We don't get passes.
I just don't want to hear he didn't have no help. He had some.
That's what I'm
Harden played.
Put it like this. It's like this, right?
Leg.
It's like this. Nobody excuses the Yankees when they lose.
They don't.
Because
they spend so much money.
Mets too
on their players. So we don't want to hear nothing. We paying you to win the championship.
So how much did they pay you to go to the Giants?
I just talked
back
about
again at 9 years old.
Y'all just talked about how coaching matter, right?
Yo, T, you think they paid them in sneakers? to pay for the Giants?
Nah, man, we ain't even have it. They ain't have it. We was
making sure.
we was. Listen, you know the era we was in.
I know. I know that.
Listen, you know the era
But I know y'all team. You had so many winners in front of you.
Yeah.
And if you didn't win that chip, you are not being compared to the best.
Right.
You're not.
You're not in the conversation.
You were not in the conversation. I was there with the Dow Glovers.
Yeah.
One of the best ever.
Yeah.
I was with a lot of those players who did not win it.
Right.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to King, Rob, Orr. Shout out to B. All of y'all who got busy in the sport. And yes, we did not win that game. I salute winners. I salute champions. What's the difference between being a KD and being the champion that got you right here?
Because that's the point of it. The point is winning. I don't care what team you on, how much money you get. You are here to win. That's what. So, step off real quick. Tom Brady. You know, we always had this argument about is he the best ever? Absolutely, he is. To me.
And to cousin D.
Yeah. Why? Because he win. He wins. I don't care what you talking about. He wins. You know, at the end of the day, you want the team to win the championship. That's what it's about. Don't tell me about stats. Don't do it. Because listen, Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees, all these jokers got all the stats. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They ain't got 7 championships now? He got however many he got. But he been there 9 times. You know? But whatever. But
a lot of those guys are good leaders. They're good leaders, but they don't got what it takes to win.
You ain't winning.
He do have that chip, but y'all just talking about how foundations matter too.
Yeah,
and I mean, his foundation mattered a lot too.
It's hard for me to. I don't have. It's hard. I don't know when it comes to quarterback. When it comes to football in general, I don't do championships. I don't, because it takes too much. To give Brady credit for those championships is discrediting the defense, in my mind.
But
because a lot of times he got carried by D.
No, wait. So I agree. I understand that.
I feel you, B.
So like, for me, your quarterback always has to do 2 things: either leave you up or put you in a position to win. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So for me, Tom Brady's the best because he always leaves his defense a chance to stop him. You get what I'm saying? Which means he had to score or put points on the board, you get what I'm saying, in order to go up. Or he always puts his kicker or whatever touchdown in position. And for me, I'm like, that's what, you know what I mean? That's what you want.
But I'm not disagreeing that he's the best. Right. Because like I said, for somebody to argue it, it's tough to. I mean, you want to talk, you want to break down skill set and all that.
But no, that's not. That was my point.
My point is respect.
It's
respect from the fan point.
And he going with the arm strength. You got to take all that out. But he's saying the winning.
We're not saying it's fair because TJ earlier you had a great point. I don't think it's fair to this one to Nappy Head KD. Yeah, sorry, that was not nice. But it's not fair. This game ain't fair. This game ain't fair. You get rocked in this game right here. It's nothing fair. Tell you, I want you to break down that point. You said his foundation. What do you mean by that point?
Well, the Patriots is a winning organization with him, of course. But
I thought you meant KD.
No.
I'm going to use him too.
Okay.
But Tom Brady doesn't get there without the Patriots foundation because he had to be molded into that. He might have had that intrinsically already, but at the end of the day, he had to be molded into that because they slowly walked him into what he became. He did rely on the defense in the running game initially, and then initially, right, until he was ready to take over, and that's when they gave him the weapons, and he was wilding with Welker and whatchamacallit still lost, but regardless. He got better. He progressively got better because they allowed him to pace himself and get better. And that a winning organization or franchise allows you to do that. So if we're talking about foundations and we're talking about coaching and stuff like that, well, KD didn't just blow a lead. You know, Steve Nash blew a lead because Steve Nash is not a better coach than Bud. He's not. So
he's a rookie
coach. I agree with that.
But when you allow your teammate to say you don't need a coach, then we have to throw that out the window too.
Yeah,
you publicly said we don't need a coach. Y'all that good. Y'all don't need coach, and y'all co-signed that.
D, I got a question.
Who co-signed? Kyrie Irving said it.
No, KD signed. You co-sign it when you don't say it. Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
D, I got a
Silence
question.
is golden.
Silence is
Who is
also
the third string
a key of acceptance.
running back, and who is the starting tight end for your team? The second string tight end.
When? Who?
In Piscataway.
Who was what?
The second string tight end your senior year, and who was the second string running back? My point. The star.
Nobody remembers.
The star gets all the credit.
Oh, Vincent. I could say that. Yeah.
And the star
He's
takes
a
all the
bomb.
ridicule. So when you are that star, you have to step it up. You have to win.
The
If you're
starting
not
quarterback
winning,
with this man right
especially
here.
the quarterback,
Yes.
you have to win.
Right.
You have to succeed. You changed Minnesota. How cold was Minnesota? Like,
I
what
got a-
goose
I got
did
a
you
question
have?
I've been
Like, that was
holding on to.
serious.
Minus 30.
Ooh. Go ahead, Dick.
Being a black quarterback in Minnesota, you ever met Prince?
Ooh.
Nah, we wasn't allowed. Like, nah, that was.
He said
That
we
was
wasn't
not
allowed.
Yeah, nah.
He never came to the games or nothing.
Nah, Prince was He
What
had-
about you? None of his women?
Nah.
But he was a Vikings
He
fan.
got
I
money.
heard.
Yeah, he was a
Legend
Vikings
out there,
fan. He was a
huh?
Vikings fan. Nah, he's compound out west. Yeah, wasn't nothing going on over
Yeah,
there.
he was up in Paisley Park.
He was like, if you seen him, it's because he wanted to see you. It wasn't none of that. Yeah, it wasn't. You just nah.
You know, we talk about a lot of things. That's big. We talk about.
I had to ask.
I feel you. You think he has something? That's a fly guy right there. You think some of the Prince's women want to holler at the? I think so.
Apollonia.
I think. Ooh,
Nah,
I still want Apollonia and Vandy. Y'all know about
Right.
that. Y'all, I heard you was a movie man.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
Yeah.
Get him.
You think you a movie man?
The movie man.
He say he a movie, but like he say he knows movies like that. You know, he's in the hip hop, so
Yeah.
you know he's urban. So if I threw a line like you know a little bit of raps and stuff like that.
I think I'll be alright.
T,
Well,
you-
wait. None of this new school. I don't.
T, you think he could finish this line? What y'all? Because you know we battled against each other, Plainfield versus Elizabeth. One of my favorite battles I ever seen on cinema. Let's see if he can finish this line. It's the PLAY. Just here to say hi. Asking you, may I tell you about the day I. He can't do it from house party. Picked up a microphone, pad and a pen. Legend of the Tramp begins. He wasn't ready for the battle. Which one was you? Would you
That was
play a
house party.
kid? Would you play a kid when growing up?
I was scared.
You was scared?
growing
Light
up.
skin?
Yeah. My fade was better though.
His
His fade was terrible.
His fade was right.
His fade was terrible.
His fade was.
His fade was bad.
Yeah, any of y'all got?
I like what you did there. You mixed it up with a rap and a movie
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah. Then you got a question for with any movies? You think anybody got any movie trivia that you think he can? Is he real with it? 5 heartbeats. Are you? Can you name all the 5 heartbeats?
What you mean?
Or
Man.
in the group? Can you do that?
Duck Stone. I don't remember the other one.
He went Stone. I wouldn't have went Stone.
Yeah.
Y'all want to help him out? Y'all want to help him out?
I would have said Duck Choir Boy.
Quiet. Oh, see, yeah.
Choir Boy
yeah,
Stone is
yeah,
the same person. But
See,
yeah, you went Stone.
Nah, he said they
for
called
that.
him Rock.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
remember
yeah.
when you talking to the shorty, they called him
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
Duck Stone.
JT.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which one that was though?
That was the first one.
That was the
No,
first
no,
one.
no. I'm like, where was that turnstile?
It was in Jersey somewhere.
It was in Jersey.
Was it? What bridge was it? I can't remember.
I'm not sure what.
Because
bridge
they
it
showed
was.
the sign like right before, and I remember going. They changed it all up. It don't look like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
anymore.
No.
But they changed it up. That's the actual
they did
spot
him dirty.
where they did it.
They
Yeah,
did him dirty.
When
set him up.
You got another one? Too?
when Big Red hung Flash off the roof or off the balcony, who were they reenacting in real life?
Ooh.
Suge Knight. Oh, that was him.
That's not
him.
them. That's not the answer.
Oh, no, no. Oh, you talking about Suge Knight?
Big Ray. I remember
Suge
that.
Knight copied Big Red. You right.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah,
He
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Vanilla Ice. That
Yeah.
was the truth.
Suge Knight copied
That's a
Big
good one.
Red.
That's the good one too.
I don't think I'm gonna get that one. Who was they reenacting?
Anybody know? Y'all could
Yeah.
chime in.
Jackie Wilson.
Ooh. What happened with Jackie? Well, you got deep with him. What happened?
He did. He went deep.
Shout out to I got QB on the check-in. Got 10 for the check-in. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. When you checked into these dorms, when you checked into Minnesota
Right.
and became a star, things got real. We talked about NCAA, and we had plenty of discussions about the value of the athletes. You had with your podcast, you talk about life after, but during, you would have check the feed again one more time. You were selling the jerseys. Your jerseys was going through the ceiling. Check that number 8 right there.
Word up.
It's going through the ceiling. How did it feel when you see your jersey inside the stores and you're not getting paid?
It ain't even matter because we couldn't understand branding at that moment in time. You get what I'm saying? That's a today thing. You get what I'm saying? We see so many athletes branding themselves and things like this. So we were just happy to have it in there. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, I'll never forget a older lady at one of the games, and you see people cry and shed tears. You'd be like, that ain't real. You get what I'm saying? But it happened, and I was like, oh, shit, this is for real. You get what I'm saying? And you look in the stands, and everybody got your jersey. It wasn't until, like, NCAA would come out. You get what I'm saying? And you playing with yourself and whatever.
Pause, you did what?
Pause. You're using yourself on the game. You get what I'm saying? On the video game, right. And at that point, it was like, yo, can we get paid for this? But once again, we was so happy, bro. Listen, I'm from Elizabeth, downtown Elizabeth, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 1980. I'm 40 years old. So that means that we come from the best generation for 2 reasons. Because even the elders, we still got a spiritual side, you get what I'm saying? And we got a structure side. You couldn't just, for the hustlers or whatever, you couldn't just go out there and do what you wanted to do. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You were schooled by the older gentlemen. So we have some skill. You get what I'm saying? It's not like today. Today, the younger ones are more, I don't want to say lawless, but they're more free. You get what I'm saying? But it's too hard to give them structure because they just got too much going on. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like what we saw back then molded us a lot more or just molded us better. You get what I'm saying? So going back to the jersey thing in the sale, I made it. You know what I'm saying? I made it. I was good. You get what I'm saying? The dream was the NFL, but my mother ain't had to pay for school because she ain't had no money anyway. My dad ain't had no money. You get what I'm saying? And just to go back home, you get what I'm saying, to see the neighborhood people where I'm from, eyes light up because I'm representing them. You get what I'm saying? Which I know was the same for AD. You get what I'm saying? And all of us that went on to do anything good. Because remember, we didn't want to stay there. You get what I'm saying? The goal was to leave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To leave or to come back and provide, throw the rope over the fence. And that's what I was doing. It was, it was wonderful, man.
And you absolutely did. In your podcast, we talk about that life after. And I swear, I feel we all felt that life after. That's what it made it so important.
I got a question.
With what y'all did.
Luther Wright.
Yeah.
What was the impact on him after sports? Like, I saw it from a distance. He probably right in town.
So, I think you said it earlier. You talked about Kyrie playing home, or better, us seeing him.
Right.
Yo, I remember seeing this guy at 7 feet, whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
My first 7 foot ever seen in my life.
Ever in my life. Because mind you, we all play sports, so therefore, you ever met a joker and he'd be like, yo, I'm 6'3", and be like, no, you're not. I've seen 6'3".
Yes.
I've seen 6'6". So to see 7 foot walking around your neighborhood, whatever the case is.
Legendary Seton Hall basketball player. Salute.
Absolutely. Salute to him.
NBA as well.
They used to cover the doors, like when they would play basketball, because at this time, once again, sports was everything. You get what I'm saying? So if you didn't get there by a certain time, you wasn't getting in. So they used to cover the doors. But he was bigger than life. You understand what I'm saying? He was bigger
for all of us in this area.
Everyone.
I remember I went to one of his games.
If I'm saying
Elizabeth Plainfield games my dad took me when I was
that's what I'm saying. That's how me too. My dad took me.
It was tradition.
And he wasn't that much older than me.
Right.
But it was a phenomenon to see a 7-footer.
Balling. He wasn't just let me say this. I'm gonna step out on a limb. I'm not saying he was better than Shaq, but technically, you get what I'm saying? His technical skill, and as a high schooler, he was amazing.
Dominating.
Bro. I'm talking about jump shot, moves, and this and that. And what a lot of people don't talk about is, we seen him after it was over. I don't think it was his mental. Mental as far as being something, slow or no, it was depression. You know what I'm saying?
And you talk about that on the show when you have to come home. Your jerseys was just right here. You were just 100,000, 80,000 per game. They are loving you, and same with your co-host Ray Grant. Like it's been so many. So y'all seen what happened when you can be a professional.
Yeah.
Y'all made a dream that other people still want to get to.
Yeah.
Had some misfortune when it came to the NFL.
Right.
Trust me, if y'all want to look him up, he was supposed to be, not supposed to.
Right.
He was projected. Let's say that. Because we are who we are, and he was projected to be one of the top draft picks in 2003, 2004. Now you come home. Like
and let me stop you real quick. Because mind you, this was never
easy. Talk about that.
This was never easy to talk about back then. Because as us being black men, you get what I'm saying, we can't deal with depression. We can't deal with emotions or sensitive because one, growing up in our neighborhoods back then wasn't no time for that. You get what I'm saying? For instance, my kids, I don't say they don't go outside, but they don't have to worry about the direction they walk. You get what I'm saying? You remember back in the day, walking like we gotta take the long way because I don't feel like dealing with whoever. You know, not that I'm scared, but I just don't feel like it today. You get what I'm saying? Or them being from the other side or whatever the case is like that. Yo, what you doing? I ain't had no time for that. So we couldn't deal with the depression. You get what I'm saying? So we couldn't put a name on what I saw Luther Wright go through. You know what I'm saying? Later on, mind you, he's 7 foot. What he supposed to do?
Can't hide.
What you supposed to do?
You
know what I'm saying?
You can't hide.
You can't stay to yourself and you 7 foot. They won't let you.
Ain't no way.
J. Cole said, what's the song? He said, I can't see me working at Wendy's.
Yeah.
For My Life song. Like, you got people who feel like they could talk behind your back. I'm mad I missed the quote. They feel like because they're talking about you.
Yeah.
He could have, he's supposed.
Look at him.
Look at
him.
I'm gonna tell you during that time. Cause we would run into each other. And we would be at places and I'm gonna tell you, TJ brought me home with something I never realized. I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't watched that championship game fully until this weekend. Before we came here. And I was like, yo, that's a part of a depression. It has to be. It hurts. And I mean, TJ was like, yo, you never talk about football. As close as we are, he said, you never bring up football. You swear I never played with him.
I know why, too.
I know you do.
You know why? Because we feel like it owes us something. Listen, most people have never bled for something. You get what I'm saying? Or injured themselves or, had to fight through real life physical pain, you get what I'm saying, in order to have something. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we all felt like that. Because it's like, I hurt myself. Listen, on the podcast I talked about breaking my collarbone, concussions. You get what I'm saying? My eye socket being broken. You get what I'm saying? It still wasn't enough to be like, yo, I'm going to chill. Nah, F that. You get what I'm saying? And I don't say this to try to hype myself up, but when I broke my collarbone, I broke it on a Saturday. I think it might have been against AD and them, against Wisconsin. We beat them that year because the year before that,
AD, you heard that shot?
Yo,
you heard that shot?
But the year or 2 years before that, yo, he had 5 touchdowns on his B. So I owed him. But when I broke my collarbone, I swear to God, bro, the next Saturday, right? Or excuse me, that night when they looking at the doctor was like, yo, if you play and it happens again, you're gonna die. Like, what you mean I'm gonna die? But the craziest thing is this. So while we're doing whatever we're doing, as far as embarking on this road to success, or so we think, no, this is really for your mama, your sisters, your brothers, your boys, who you know what I'm saying? Who everybody who had a hand in your success. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not playing for myself because at the end of the day,
we had a child early as well.
Yeah, right.
While we're in school, right here.
Right.
I think is that when right here when you.
Yeah, bruh.
With all this going on.
It was taken care of at that time. It was taken care of.
No, I'm just saying you still have to play ball. You have to perform.
It made it worse.
But you still have to do it. You're
pressure.
still doing
it.
Because
it's not just exactly. Yeah. But this is pressure that's not spoken about.
Right.
And this is why we need it so much.
Yeah. And now we can come back and I can tell you what it is. Young boy, listen, this you're gonna go ain't no way because once again, just our human traits or whatever the case is, if I put work into it, that's why dudes be wilding over women. No disrespect. You know what I mean? Oh nah, why? Because you put too much into her. You invested, yeah. So you feel like it's yours. Right. Listen, bro. When my last day of school, you know what I'm saying? When I signed the letter, you get what I mean? Because what they do is they check you out. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, how you feeling inside? Everything's together. I swear, bro. I signed the paper saying that I was good. My trainer, who 5 years was my man, he shook my hand and said, "All right, bro. See you later." It's like, what are you talking about?
That's
See you later.
The university that was a losing university before you got there.
Right.
That you switched around. The one that got your jersey right here. The one that you filling up them stands.
Right. And
That's all you guys, a handshake.
And you talked about the money earlier. You know, a lot of people. I used to argue with students. They used to be like, you guys shouldn't complain. You get what I'm saying? You're on a scholarship, and I said, listen, I pay for your scholarship. I pay for everything that you have. No disrespect. And you got to understand the schools make their money back the first game, not 2-3 games later. You know what I mean? So I think they get 23 scholarships a year, something like that. They make that money back within 3 games, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't. And to get technical,
let them know.
To get technical, this is just upgraded slavery games. It is what it is.
You talked about how
it is what it is.
When you come home,
yes,
because you're used to eating good.
Listen,
3 meals.
What?
We're not talking 3 hots in the cot. 3 meals. They beefing you up.
They make you eat.
You
have to sign in.
Yo,
you can't.
Most people can't understand the treatment that you get.
Those 80,000 fans don't care.
No, absolutely not. And watch this.
Which is why I was easy on KD, by the way.
Why is that?
Like what y'all bringing up right now? This is why.
No. So
that's a nice try.
That's a nice try. But now, but you win it.
I feel y'all.
This from the hyenas. This from the warriors. This from the beast.
And we're all guilty of it because we want it. It's a sport,
and we want him to win.
The difference is when he goes home, or better yet, he makes $175,000 a night when he plays. You get what I'm saying? So it can ease, because my father always said this. He said, listen, he said, son, I figured that if you could make some money to ease some stuff up for everybody, at least that would make the blow easier. You get what I'm saying? So now when I'm at Iowa or wherever I'm at, they talking about my mother and this and that, you get what I'm saying? I got $2 million in the bank. So it don't really bother me. You get what I'm saying? But when we're trying to get there because we don't have nothing, you understand what I'm saying? And we got the city on our back. Oh, excuse me, the state, the city. You know what I'm saying?
But let's break it down, because when you're in the city, it's different.
And we're not talking about those that hate from the sideline. Because we're speaking majority versus minority. Because mind you, when you're doing well, when you guys were doing your thing in track, oh my God, they love you. You know what I mean? Oh, we did those are our guys and this and that. Yo, why is it so hard for us to come home? You know, after putting on for the city, to just get jobs. You get what I'm saying? Because mind you, listen, so many times, bro, I would come home and be, I was buying a car one time, and the dude was talking or whatever, and he was like, yeah, man, he was talking about betting. You get what I'm saying? And he was like, damn Minnesota. And I was like, oh, no, I played it. He was like, you did? What's your name? And I told him my name. He was like, dude, I made so much money off of you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, dude, I made so much money. Bro, people benefit from these situations.
Did he break you off?
He definitely did.
That's what's up.
He definitely did, and much respect to him.
And that's what's up.
But what they don't see is, like we was talking about, is when it's over, bro. You know what I'm saying?
When it's over, how hard was it to come home? Like I said, we used to run into each other at certain places.
Yeah.
Certain places that used to be like this.
Yeah.
Shoe model.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Right.
And we used to be at those type places, and we didn't have to say words. We would compete with love. Like, who gonna buy the drink first?
Listen,
you're gonna get you first. But we knew.
Movie. So I'm gonna give y'all one. Rambo, First Blood. Okay. Remember when he was walking through Oregon and the cop kept fucking with him?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, I just want to get something to eat. You get what I'm saying? I'm used to flying $10 million planes. You get what I'm saying? Going on excursions, shooting bullets, this and that. Now y'all was done with me. Y'all just sent me home. Bro, listen, until I seen another football player, I didn't want to talk to nobody. There was nothing to talk about. Why? Because even if I divulge all this information, you can't understand me because you ain't go through it.
It's like being in the military.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Listen, Kevin, and I wish I could say this to the world. Kevin Winslow, remember when he got in trouble for saying I'm a fucking soldier?
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why everybody was upset.
Because they're not players.
They're not, absolutely.
You train for this your whole life.
That's
all you know.
The only difference because we train just like them, if not harder.
You took it out took it from me right there.
Listen,
the training is the same.
The training is the same.
Except we just don't get bullet shot out.
That's it.
But you still get injured.
On the football field.
My God.
On the football.
No doubt.
Yes. Yeah.
No doubt.
And we're at a higher probability.
But you know what? But just because there's no imminent threat of death. That word death is not imminent, even though we got to sign papers saying we can die playing this sport, and you sign a waiver saying you play at your own risk. It said in case of death. I said, damn, I got to sign something say I can die.
Words about
he ain't got to sign it.
And watch this. We don't think twice about it. Listen. When I going back, I broke my collarbone, and he said it like he looked at me like he put his hands on my shoulders, and was like, "Yo, if this happens again," his voice got low. He was like, "Yo, not you could." He said, "Yo, you're gonna die." Because my collarbone was pushing up against my trachea. You understand what I'm saying? Because when he fell,
we gotta stop right there. We don't know what the trachea is. We know wrist bone, knee bone.
So the trachea is your windpipe. Yeah, it's your windpipe.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So
you passed biology. You got a good score.
I did.
You got a good score.
Nope, I learned that from Andre 3000. Actually.
Okay.
Right. It's my favorite rapper, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
Quemini, one of your favorite albums, right?
Facts.
Talk
right.
about it.
Oh, good. It was on Mamacita, actually.
Ooh, Papa Donna.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. He said, like a trade.
Yo, you should see him. He knows how to salsa. He's nice on his feet.
Listen, man.
That boy got a two-step.
But no, so it was pushing up against my trachea, and I say that to say that when he said that, you would think like you would back off, like you know what, I'm gonna just chill. I ain't gonna even play next week. It was my senior year. We got Iowa next week. You get what I'm saying? And excuse my language. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. If I'm gonna play, you know what's right. You know what I got. I can. This is another opportunity for the scouts, the league to see me, for my mama. Once again, my situation, my kid, everything. But you talking about? You might as well not even said that. All right, well, cool. So what we got to do?
Give me a pad.
What I got to do?
No,
Give me a special pad.
They built it.
I know.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy.
I've seen it.
And this is why.
What we got to do?
And this is why when we done,
I've seen helmets built.
No, listen. I took the shit off. I had to take it off. My ball kept sailing high. You get what I'm saying? And. Yeah, no, but once again, it was the thought.
How many days you got to practice with it on?
I didn't practice.
Damn.
I didn't. Let me give it to you.
You wasn't ready for it at all.
Second quarter, break my collarbone. I'm out. I don't practice all week. We got Iowa. This is our last game.
One of the biggest games.
Yeah.
It was on TV.
Yeah,
Big time TV.
Yeah. Cause mind you, we were 16 at that time. Number 16. Marion Barber, Lawrence Peroni. I'm talking 21st draft pick and whatever. I break it. They like, yo, he tells me whatever. I'm like, all right, so what we got to do? You get what I'm saying? Because I'm playing. I don't practice all week. You know what I'm saying? Saturday morning, Friday night, the team flies out the night before. Team flies out. Saturday morning, they take me to the hospital at 6 in the morning because they have to do an x-ray in order to put the needle in to numb it. Because that's how precise it has to be. You get what I'm saying? Because if they poke me somewhere else, I'm in trouble.
Like they did what's my man, the quarterback they did. I can't think of his
You
name.
talking about Any Given Sunday?
No, they did it in real life this year.
That's normal. They just they poke you in the wrong spot.
You just said they poke you.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor,
yes.
A normal thing.
I think they did it to him on purpose. I swear to God.
Me too, but I will leave that alone. But I think something was up with that.
With football being such a just tough sport, to say the least.
Brutal, absolutely.
It's a lot of pain that happens. A lot of pain medicine.
Oh man,
comes along with it.
Some of the best.
And I got Soup on the other side. She has sons who are football players. Some going to college. These are for the people that need to know some of the things that go along with big time in the NCAA. I'm about to change the other one. In NCAA schools. With the pain medicine they give you.
Yeah.
Does it become addictive to some?
100% it becomes addictive. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not just I want to get high. It's I want to be at my best when I'm playing. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I got arthritis in my right. Actually, I need an ankle replacement. You get what I'm saying? Because I would get it shot up every week. You know what I'm saying? Not because I need.
Every week.
Every week, yeah. After it began to hurt, every week. But once again, it wasn't just because I was trying to be tough. I have everything riding on this opportunity. I can't be missing no games. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I'd be like, yo, just shoot it up just because. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel nothing. I would play the game, and I swear to you, I would be in the training room all day Sunday. All day, I swear, all day long. And they would give me pills. And mind you, what people don't know is that, this is where all the, I don't want to say experiment, all the pharmacies come in because they want to try new shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget. We had a drug called Vioxx. You know what I'm saying? An anti-inflammatory. When I tell you, 5 to 10 minutes, You understand what I'm saying?
Swelling gone.
Gone. Not only that, you don't feel nothing, bro. No, give me them. And ain't no.
That's the one, Doc.
Yeah, that's it, Doc. And ain't no, and mind you, there's no. I think you had enough. No, you need that to play better or feel better. Give it to them.
Then you just brought up a major point earlier. So some of those people need a little bit of extra enhancement to be the best. Was that going on as well? I got some fathers in the building. Their kids are going to college next year to play football. And I want them to hear this. For all the parents who have your kids and your dreams is for them to play this sport. That extra enhancement. Did you ever get rocked in practice? Well, you're the quarterback. They ain't touch you.
No, they didn't. I didn't. I practiced without a chin strap. That was once I got to that point. You get what I'm saying?
I think was this your jersey right here that you practiced in? I think you was that fly.
No. My jersey was gold.
But other people,
he got the yellow gold jersey.
Some people started hitting a little bit harder. B, you might be able to tell us too. D played college football as well.
Okay.
Where they start hitting a little bit harder than what they're used to. How did they get that much stronger?
I've seen somebody put on 25 pounds of
muscle
muscle
from the program.
Yeah, I've seen somebody.
Listen.
I've seen it. Transformations over the summer.
Creatine.
I'm not saying we're missing a major point, but I think it was a little different back then because, like we said earlier, this is my opportunity. I'm not playing with this. You get what I'm saying? So, absolutely, they was. Absolutely, and what the schools would do or the coaches,
let's turn their head.
Yeah,
because it's helping them win.
Yeah, listen,
it helps them at the
my
end
coach
of the
always said this. I promise you, Tony Peterson. I love him to this day. I love all my coaches. He would say, "Yo, I love you, but I love my job more." You understand what I'm saying? So listen, I done seen a lot of kids come in. You get what I'm saying? And go out with problems, alcohol. You get what I'm saying? Pills, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying?
In your podcast, you want to work on the plan after.
Right.
Practicing a plan,
right.
Having a purpose. I got the flyest guy on earth. He does everything. One of my favorite MCs. He also is one of the best photographers. Check it. So shout out to Father's Day out there. That was a dope pick right there, too. If y'all want it for hire.
Definitely.
You real good at he has plans. He had a plan. He said, yo, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this, the A, B, and C, and the third. Some people, how we talking about football, at one point, maybe the three of us, I think I'm the only one who said in my mind I want to be a talk show host in 6th grade.
Right.
I went through the child football. I'm going to tell you the reason why I didn't stress football so heavy, because right after that, I'm like, y'all got the best track team in the country. I lost the states, but we just won the nation.
Right.
Doesn't mean it don't hurt. Doesn't mean I'm not because I'm more of a dog in football than anything.
Right.
So I had something to pacify, to transfer to this, to transfer to that. Everyone doesn't have that next thing that they wanted to go into. And y'all talk about that on the podcast. How important is it to have that plan before you leave school?
So it's
and can you have it when your main goal?
It's double-sided. It's double-sided because I forgot the captain who said he said burn the boats when they arrived at shore. He said burn the boats, and so it's like, why? What do you mean burn the boats? He said if we don't burn the boats, you're gonna feel like at any time you can leave, so we're not gonna win. You get what I'm saying? So there was no other plan, which was good and it was bad. You get what I'm saying? Because what I saw with a lot of my teammates or a lot of others, you get what I'm saying, who had parents, who had not that I didn't have parents, who had financial situations where they could come home, you get what I'm saying?
And run a business.
And detox. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? From, okay, it's over. We didn't have the liberty. You know what I'm saying? I came home. My mother was a secretary all my life. You get what I'm saying? Not that she didn't work, but it wasn't no supporting me. You understand what I'm saying? It was, all right, my guy. And you get everybody do something else. Fuck you talking about do something else. You know what I just finished doing? You know how badly injured I am? You talk about do something else? I'm aggressive. I'm strong. You get I'm angry. You know what I'm saying?
You said they tried to have you work security, and you was like, "Look, this is not my fit. I dress like this. My kicks look like this.
Listen,
I am not going there."
I was an armored car agent. You know how many times I thought about driving to Mexico? $6 million on the back, and it's like no bullshit,
Never
bro.
see
Like,
me again.
like F it. What it's over. There is nothing else. You get what I'm saying?
What's your feelings on Reggie Bush, real quick?
What do you mean?
With him getting trophies taken away because he
can we cuss? Fuck
bullshit.
them.
That's
Fuck
bullshit.
USC.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, no. But once again, it's something else just to show you what they'll do to us. Fuck them.
Take it from you.
Yeah.
Like after
Fuck.
all the accomplishments that you
'cause
had.
at the end of the day,
like he never existed.
With Chris Webber and like, nah, that shit happened.
Like he never existed. But my thing about Chris Webber was one of the first, besides Deion Sanders, that understood marketing himself.
Right.
And he wanted that money from number 4s all over the place.
The bars.
I had a number 4 jersey. I wasn't even a Michigan fan. I'm in college wearing his jersey.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even a fan of them. He my age. Don't wear his jersey.
Listen.
He was
big.
He was the dude.
I don't like how they try to. You can't erase something that happened.
That's crazy.
But that's why I say F him, because no matter what you say, to me he's still the greatest college player of all time.
Whoa.
Oh, excuse me, that I've seen, because I don't see.
No, he's up there.
No,
bro.
I'm just saying I
He's
didn't
up
see. They talk about Bo Jackson, these other I didn't see them. But F them. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know how much money y'all probably owe Reggie Bush? From how much money he's made y'all? The NCAA, not just USC. And the NCAA we know as a whole.
He was box office.
Yeah, bro.
The ratings were crazy.
Listen. He made those individuals billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Which at the end of the day, once again, this is what it is. You get what I'm saying? You know.
How did you before we wrap up?
I love you.
How did you get through it when you finally, or is it still always in you to have, like, do we say trauma? I know we talked about therapy, or you talked about therapy, you and Ray on the show.
Right.
That's one of the things that y'all have. And why is therapy so important for these athletes? When they leave school or in the NFL, they the ones who even made it. Because once they're done, it's so early when they done.
Right.
They're only 25, 28, 30.
The rest of their life ahead of them. But once again, I couldn't see anything else. That wasn't part of the plan. I was going to make it to the NFL, go get my mother a house, my father a car, whatever, and all my boys, and we was going to be all right. You get what I'm saying? And that's the work we put in, but that's not reality. You get what I'm saying? When you start breaking down the numbers of how many actually make it to the NFL, it don't even make sense.
Because it's politics too. It's not just your time.
It definitely was politics. You know, I'm a Muslim quarterback, round 9/11 and all. You know what I mean? So, but once again, it's not even reality, bro.
So we be done at 5. So we done at 5. So your Muslim quarterback as well.
Yeah, that was
your name alone.
You can't say that on TV every day.
Your name alone.
At quarterback, Abdul Khalid?
At quarterback.
Nah, you can't.
I just looked at your name and that's a powerful name.
They couldn't even say it right on the game.
They did.
Right. They ended up getting it right.
They got it right after a while. After first they couldn't get it.
Yeah. This is pre Twitter and all that other stuff.
Yo, can you imagine if we had
this
that?
is stamp era. Did you ever get hate mail?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 9/11, bro. Listen, I do you one better, and this to show you how. And like I said, for everybody that's paying attention, there's no need for me to make none of this up. My senior year, I got a individual called me out of practice. Now, mind you, this is weird because I'm like, what do you mean? Somebody's calling me out of practice? Is it my father? Is it my no? Somebody want to see you. I'm like, all right, now this coach telling me this. You know what I'm saying? So I walk over to the other side where our study hall was, and it's a dude sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I swear to God, looked like MIB. I swear to God. So I'm sitting down and I'm talking, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you know, we want."
And not Will Smith.
No, definitely not
The
Will
other
Smith.
one.
Yeah, Spanish dude, and that which was even more crazy. But I tried to lighten it, whatever. And he was like, "Yeah, man, we want to hire you for the Secret Service." And I was like, "The fuck is you talking about?" Excuse me, Secret Service? Bro, I'm playing. He was like, "Yeah, but you know, after a while, after you're done, we can do this and do that." In hindsight, I'm like, nah, man. You get what I'm saying? Don't make it. But once again, 9/11 just happened. You get what I'm saying? And the stuff that we watch, we all know this. We know that TV emulates what's really going on.
Propaganda.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not about, man, if you don't get out of here. But this is how serious it was. So you don't tell me that Abdul Khalid ain't, you get what I'm saying? You can't be saying that every day, on the screen, on the TV. Because once again, I don't ever brag, and I don't do that when we talk about, my numbers was
Crazy.
You know, it was crazy.
Numbers
you know
was crazy. Y'all Google
Number one
it.
in efficiency. And mind you, this is Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning.
Let them know, because we have a legend. We have one of the best on.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
them know.
So it wasn't just, I wasn't just mediocre. You get what I'm saying? No, I wasn't
Not
mediocre.
at all.
I was doing, if it was today, I'd be a shoo-in. But back then, like we talked about with KD, at that time, big white quarterback was it. You know what I'm saying? Which is whatever. But no, man, it was so much going on. But hate mail, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
You still prevailed. You paid that no mind. You still got busy. Had to come home.
Yeah.
Sometime home is where the hate is as well.
Right. Subliminal hate, too.
Subliminal hate, because they're not going to say it to your face.
Right. Damn, bro, wasn't you just
Happy you home.
happy you home? What you doing now, bro? You know what I mean? No
And
doubt.
you have to go through all that. We have been through that.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Right.
I want everybody. What did the pandemic stop the podcast?
Yes, it did.
I can't wait till y'all started back
Yeah,
up.
we just talked yesterday.
I
We'll be
can't
back
wait
in
till y'all
about a week or
start.
two.
Yes, I can't wait till y'all started back up.
He's the best high school running back I ever coached against.
Whew.
And then Riddick is second.
Boy, it was different.
What y'all have done, and we don't have to continue on this part, and what the jewels that y'all drop for the athletes out here,
Yeah,
I appreciate it so much, and the people need to see it.
yeah.
Drop it. Drop how they can watch the podcast, the older episodes.
The old episodes, so After the Play podcast, it's all on YouTube at this moment in time. When we come back, we're going to have an actual channel, on the apps and stuff like that, because we're not just talking about sports, and you know what I'm saying? Really, we're trying to give people who have athletic sons, daughters, you get what I'm saying, playing whatever sport. We're trying to prepare you for what's going to happen to your child if they want to be good in sports. There's no other way. There's no other way other than sacrifice, which means you have to play through pain. You get what I'm saying? You have to play through the cold. Listen, like you asked me earlier about it being cold. If you ever played in minus 30 or walk to practice in minus 30, forget everything else. Walk to practice in minus 30, bro, and got to perform. Man, listen, your psychological has to be so strong. You get what I'm saying? That's why, once again, if it don't happen, you know what I'm saying, you have to have people in your corner who have a plan. And really quick, the plan is always, if you don't have one, stay around the sport. You get what I'm saying? Stay around the sport, like we talked about earlier with Rambo. In First Blood, he should have never left the Army or the military. He should have been training somebody, because why? I was an expert at what I'm an expert in quarterback, in football. Expert.
You have other professions.
10,000 hours.
You have other professions from
Absolutely.
Yo, look, he can cut, get busy with that.
Right.
Needs to holler at him. That's what you need to do. Have so many passions, so many gifts.
Yeah.
So many gifts. You a fantastic host, and I can't wait to watch it when it comes back on. But nothing is like that quarterback profession when you coaching.
Yeah.
When you're doing the private training, when you're with your kids, when you're doing all that good stuff. And I think that probably what brings the most joy to you.
Absolutely. It's the hardest to give away, though. It's the hardest to give away today, man, because I feel like with so many avenues for our kids to be successful, YouTube, TikTok, and make money, they don't put into the sport or to, for me, quarterback of football, what they need to put into it. Because once again, we don't know how to go, mediocre. Like, I don't, like, bro, like, it's been so many times, like, bro, I can't train your son, my guy. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but I'm not just about to take your money. You get what I'm saying? Your son don't want to play. He don't have what it take. And you get what I'm saying? We'll mess around a little bit for him to be on the team or to be good enough, but,
You're honest enough with the parents to let them know.
Yo,
because there's a lot of people out there who will just take the money and not let the parents know, and they just doing it to be doing it.
I don't have time for it because everybody wants their child to be LeBron, Tom Brady, and sometimes you got to say, my man, your son or your daughter ain't that good. It's okay. They got to keep working. Everybody's not a talent. DK, Peter Segalas, out the womb, could do absolutely anything. You understand
and
what I'm
everybody in this flies you, though. You get custom clothes.
Listen,
you get one-on-one. You get one-on-one
Yo, we old enough. We too old now to be doing, you know what I'm saying? My man the other day said, yo, your shorts got to be a little higher. I said, bro, I'm 40. I come from an era of the Fab Five. You know what I'm saying?
True lies. I saw you with the shorts on.
He had a little
yo,
shorts on.
But he had the knee showing. He had the knee showing. You still fly though. You still fly.
Yeah.
You know, we about to wrap it up. Damn, we could talk all night.
All night, bro.
And sorry y'all for the remix.
And I took off tomorrow too. So
and sorry y'all for the remix. You know, we might kick a little bit. I want to say thank you for just always being genuine, always being a stand-up guy. You know, at one point, Elizabeth and Plainfield used to have animosity.
Yeah.
They used to have beef. I tell everybody that ain't happy when we were in school.
Mm-mm.
I'm at the parties. I'm everywhere chilling. I'm comfortable on Broad because we just had such a mutual respect for ourselves.
Yeah.
And for your teammate, it was nothing but love, or your opponent, I guess you could say. It was nothing but love, and it never stopped. And shout out to all those players that I'm just
I wish we had
that
the
are
same
beat, and it didn't happen. With B, it didn't happen.
What year did
He's younger than us,
play?
but
Okay.
on his birth certificate, he says he was born before. The sole survivor. He
wasn't playing Pop 1 in 10th grade, was he?
No, nah.
them jokers-
Was you 9-2?
9-2.
Class
Okay.
of 92.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
bet.
So,
It was-
you remember back then? Nah, they
Yeah.
ain't like each other.
Nah.
They couldn't be at
Nah.
them
Yeah,
spots
they-
we would
nah.
be chilling.
No.
You know,
It had nothing to do with sports.
had nothing.
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 We don't know what it had to do.
No,
with.
we
We don't
had,
know.
yo,
We still
same
don't
reason
know.
why we don't know why we beef with New Brunswick. D, I think it was one of the Piscataway girls. While Plainfield beef with
Probably something at the old skating rink.
Probably something at those. I saw you skating. You nice.
I still
with
skate.
it.
Couldn't even wear my Letterman
I still
jacket out
skate.
there.
You
You still nice with
Dang.
skates?
Yeah, I'm still. I got a new order skates coming in. I'm waiting for them to come in.
Yo.
Yo, we got to find a hobby too. So for all of y'all, I don't know what your hobbies is because the biggest thing for me was having something else to try to be good at. You know what I'm saying? It was like I gotta find something else. I can't. So when I took skating was like and then-
Therapeutic.
Therapeutic. Absolutely.
And you be styling.
Yeah, man. You could listen.
And you be styling.
Yo, we come from an era, bro.
Skate
you
22
know,
Wednesday
skate 20
nights?
Do you
White
remember?
Castle?
Do you remember?
What? Zoo Crew?
Yo.
We was there.
Yo, not only that, we used to dance.
Yes.
Yo, today, bro. But that's a whole nother.
It's a whole nother.
That's a
Have
whole nother-
fun.
Listen, have fun,
First
bro.
of all, you know how many talent shows
bro.
Soul Survivor won?
Yeah, it was in a few of them.
You know how
Yeah.
many corners
Used to
me and
dance.
Cousin D used to. I have a picture I'm not going to post.
Right.
He was in the clubs when he wasn't even old enough. He was.
Nah, I was old enough.
TJ was.
Yeah.
TJ was getting it. TJ was getting it.
Yo.
Now we about to close out. We went into overtime, but we had to do a remix. We had fun.
Yo.
If anybody wants to contact you, how can they contact you for coaching, for anything else? If they're serious.
If they're serious.
Serious
If they're
inquiries.
serious.
I like that word, inquiries only.
Hit me on IG. You know what I'm saying?
What's your
That's
IG?
What is it? Eastwick 470?
What is the 470?
So that was my address where I grew up.
Okay.
Well, excuse me, when I moved with my dad from downtown, because once again, this is another thing really quick. We all ain't have pops.
Mm-hmm.
So my father was like, yo, you coming with me, straighten that ass out. So 470 was his address, you know what I'm saying? And so I just keep that with me.
Freddie Flakes.
Freddie Flakes, because my homeboys would be like, yo, a long time, bro, you coming out? And I'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, yo, what happened? I fell asleep. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
They was like,
No
yo,
doubt.
you always flake. And I said, no doubt. That's it. But last thing I need to say this too.
Yes.
And I'm done after this. I appreciate you guys for having me. Yeah, I really do, man. I mean, this needs to be done. I'm talking about worldwide, and like I said, I know you guys. This thing is gonna blow up. You get what I'm saying? But what the biggest thing is that my closest friends are you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my people from my hood. I love them, but we have a brotherhood that people don't understand. I seen Leonard Nimoy one day. You know what I'm saying? Out in we was out in the club one time. Hey yo,
Can't make this up.
he started elbowing people out the way, you know what I'm saying? And we hugging in the middle of the club and this and that, but people don't understand. It's because I understand what he went through without knowing him. You get what I'm saying? You say you played for Piscataway. Oh, I know what it was like. I know what it, you know what I'm saying?
They went to school together.
Listen.
They went to Dean together.
Yeah. Oh, did they? Oh, so he
you have no idea how
Oh.
close they are.
Oh,
so
so
when
he-
you saying that name,
Yeah.
it's like
listen, my brothers. You get I don't care what time, where at, what happened. I ain't see you in 3 years. If I call, he coming, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So once again, man, I thank you guys for having me, man. I appreciate this. The pleasure was all mine.
No doubt.
And we're gonna do the opposite. So once
Absolutely.
we get up and running, man, need y'all to come and pause. We gonna have a good time. So I appreciate it.
shout out. Thank you so much. Shout out to my barber. Shout out to all my stylists. Shout out to Eastwick. Shout out to Plainfield. Shout out to people who got kicks this fly like the flies got on Earth. That's that champ era. We are Beards and Baldheads. Make sure y'all share this if y'all would like to donate. This is how you could do it. Thank you, everyone. See y'all next week.
Y'all know Keith Bailey?
Keith Bailey?
Keith Bailey?
Who Keith Bailey? Keith Bailey.